Hey guys, new camera for the car, so we'll see how it does. Don't judge. Still trying to figure it out, but I wanted to start doing the car chats, and the camera that I use. Oh, I'm sorry, Lord. Lord, maybe it's not a good idea. I was in his lane. Okay. The camera that I use for the gym, it's actually too big to put on the dash of the car. So that's why when I do car chats, I'm always not driving, because I don't have anything to secure the camera down while I'm on the road. But we'll see how this goes. All right, so back to the gym. I have taken 2 days off from the gym. I've just been so busy with so much other stuff that I have going on with content, not gym content, but you know, getting like the meal plans together, working on the transformation tribe that I launched with my school community. So it's just been so much that I've been doing that I really just needed these 2 days off. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I have been pretty sore, and that's not normal because I don't really get sore. I don't really get sore. Friday I worked out with my trainer. Hopefully this lens is, I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. It just is what it is. Friday I worked out with my trainer. He had me doing something new that day, and I'm actually going to do it today with you guys, so I want y'all to see it. I didn't film when I was working out with my trainer, but it was a quad exercise, and it was definitely, the quads was quadding, okay? The quads were quadding there. So just a lot. You guys have been really supportive with the content collabs y'all have seen. I've been working out with some really cool people doing their workout. One thing I noticed is, so most people, and well, I don't know, I haven't asked enough people, but it seems like a lot of people don't do full body every day. A lot of people do muscle group splits, so like glutes, basically what you guys used to see me doing all the time. And I mean, it's cool because I'm working out with them, so I'm doing their workout. But I'm not gonna lie, since I've been back doing full body, I would say it's been what, 12 or 16 weeks. I honestly prefer doing full body every day because you're not completely destroying your muscle. Like if it's back day, by the time we're done with back, like my back is like destroyed. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking destroyed. And so that's what causes me to be sore the next day. But when we do full body the way we're doing it, we're hitting each muscle group every day, but only one time, you know? So it's not as taxing for your body. Like you guys know, I told you guys I have bad knees. They've gotten better though, since I've been doing like mobility work and stuff. My knees have definitely gotten a lot better. But like doing a full-fledged leg day, I was doing that, but that was just too much for my knees. Like it was way too much. Now I don't really have any knee discomfort by just doing one leg exercise a day. I feel great, you know, my knees don't hurt, nothing. But, you know, I'm working out with other people trying to get the content for you guys. Plus, you know, I'm learning a whole bunch of new stuff, getting new perspectives on things. So, you know, I love making the collabs. I'm just saying that I noticed that, you know, the people that I have coming up in the future, they like to just hit one muscle group. So, you know, it seems like you guys really like Natalie. I like Natalie too. I really like Natalie. She is so fun. Energy is great. Very knowledgeable. I believe she said she used to be in the military, and she's just been working out for a really long time. So probably get another collab in with her. And then I have a few other people who I've communicated with to get some collabs going. So, you know, I'm just going to try to keep the collabs going, you know, do what they do within reason. Like you guys saw with the first collab I did with Natalie, some stuff I don't do. So she was doing back squats. I don't do back squats, and I'm not going to start just for the video, right? I do back squats on Smith. I have done those before. I haven't done them in a while, but I'm not against back squats with Smith. It's just I don't do barbell back squats. I don't want to load a whole bunch of weight on my back. I have no desire to do that. I'm just, it's just certain things, and to each his own. Like, there are plenty of people who don't have issues. I also don't deadlift. You guys have never seen me deadlift. That's just not something that I'm willing to do. I feel like sometimes, not like with Natalie or just anybody, I feel like, especially if you're getting into working out, you're just starting your journey, you don't know anything. So a lot of times you see these influencers doing certain lifts and you feel like you have to do that in order to get like them, but you don't. I actually prefer to not do stuff loading my back because I don't want any type of back discomfort. So, we've done walking lunges with the weighted bars. Like, I've done an 80-pound weighted bar on my back before. That's fine. Like, 80 pounds is not heavy for me, so I'll do that. But what you're not gonna see, what you guys are not gonna see is me doing, like, putting 200 pounds on my back. Like, that's just not something that I'm willing to do. And, like I said, everyone has their own preference on what they want to do with their lift. Like, that's totally up to you. That's just not, for me, that's just not something I'm willing to do. I don't want to hurt myself, one, and two, you don't have to in order to get the results that you're looking for. I'm trying to burn fat and build muscle. And I've been very successful at building a lot of muscle so far. I'm actually really impressed with how strong I've gotten these past, it's been like 2.5 years of lifting. I'm pretty fucking impressed. I'm pretty impressed. And I never was doing all of that. And I don't plan on starting either. I'm good with where I'm at as far as like the exercises that I do. So there's always modification. So the first video that you guys seen me do with Natalie, she had suggested putting the dumbbells on my shoulder. Now that I was not uncomfortable with. And again, the amount of weight I had on my shoulders doing the squats is only 2 35-pound dumbbells. So is that 70 pounds? That's okay for me. Like, that's not, I didn't feel like that was too much for my back or anything. My depth, my range of motion has gotten a lot better since doing mobility training. Definitely, I could see in the video I was getting a lot lower in the squat. So stuff like that. There's always modifications for stuff. Don't feel like you have to do what you see. And then remember too, you guys, sometimes the people that were watching, they've been lifting for a very long time. And I've noticed this by, if you guys have seen the videos where I'm asking people what they do to stay in shape or whatever, some of the people that I ask, like some of the men specifically, they're like pretty fucking jacked. But it doesn't look unnatural. And again, you don't know people, you don't know what they're on. But like, just looking at them, I don't suspect that they're on some type of steroid. Like, they just look like they showed up to work the fuck out, right? It doesn't look like overly jacked, but it looks like they really, they've just been working out. And some of the people that I've asked how long they work out, some of these guys are saying they've been working out for 20 years. And so then it makes sense as to how they're so jacked. So you got to remember, some of these people that we see in the gym or that we see on social, they've been working out for a really long time. Like a really long time. Like a decade or more. Like one guy I did an interview with, one I posted, he was from Jamaica. He's been working out since he was 8 years old. And I think he said he was 32, somewhere up in there. And then this other guy I asked, I haven't posted his yet. His probably won't be posted till next week. He said he's been working out for 25 years. He's been working out for 25 years, y'all. And he looks like it. And he looks like it. Like that, he is big as fuck. And again, I don't think that he looks unnatural. And then when he said 25 plus years, and then he said he's really strong. strict on his nutrition. Like, he doesn't eat a whole bunch of garbage. So like, just listening to his answers to my questions, it doesn't surprise me as to why he looks the way he does. So when you're looking at different workouts and things to do, don't feel like you have to do everything that you see in order to look like whoever it is you're trying to look like. First of all, remember, you're trying to look like the best version of you. We all have different genetics, you know. And then two, I want you guys to remember, you don't have to do back squats. I'm just using this as an example, but you don't have to do back squats to hit your glutes or to hit your quads. You know, I don't do that. I do belt squats. Like I said, I don't like to load a whole bunch of weight on my back. I'm not really with that. And then I just feel like there's just too much tension and pressure on my knees. So, you know, you can always go lighter and do more reps, do more sets. You know, don't feel like you have to put 300 pounds on your back to, you know, do some shit. Especially with like deadlifts. I don't do deadlifts because, one, I haven't been trained on how to do them. And the last thing I want to do is hurt myself. And my trainer, he told me he used to do deadlifts a lot, and he actually hurt his lower back doing them. Because this is when he was younger, and, you know, trying to just go as heavy as he can. And it's just like, your body's just not designed to lift 600 pounds, you know, like, your body's just not designed for that. So it just gets really dangerous. And I'm looking to work out forever, so I don't want to be, you know, 50 years old and can't lift because in my 30s I was doing this and fucked up my shoulder or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't want that story. I'm trying to make this a lifestyle until the day I die. So I just want to play it safe. You know, you guys see, I do push myself. I'm not against pushing myself, but it's just certain lifts I'm just not. It just looks like. You know what I mean? Like, certain things you see people do, it could just be me. Like I said, it could just all be in my head, but I'm not changing it up. But certain things that I see, I'd be like, that just looks like that's an accident waiting to happen. You know what I mean? So I just don't even go there with it. I don't even go there with it. So, you know, like I said, full body today, full body every day. I'm working out by myself. So what do I have planned? I definitely want to do those reverse lunges. Y'all will see my trainer had me doing these. These were fucking brutal. They were brutal as hell. Sometimes I feel like he just be making up shit. Those were crazy as hell. But we gonna do them because I want y'all to see. I want y'all to try these. I want y'all to try these. These were really good. So we'll do that. Gosh, I don't know. Probably do like a dumbbell bench press. I haven't hit dumbbell bench press in a long time, so probably knock that out. I don't think I'll do incline today. I think I'll keep it flat bench. I don't even know. You know, I'm still doing like my push-ups and my pull-up mods, stuff like that, modifications, because I am still trying to just get better at that stuff. I do eventually still want a pull-up for sure. So just working hard towards that. So we'll do flat bench dumbbell press, hit the chest and the shoulders. Triceps, you know, I've really just been enjoying tricep dips to hit my triceps. I really have. I used to do a lot of cable stuff with triceps, but honestly, I've really just been enjoying tricep dips. And then you get some good chest work in there too. So I don't know if we'll hit something with cables or what, but you know, I've just really been enjoying tricep dips. So I'm not sure if we'll hit triceps or not. We definitely do need to hit a bicep exercise for sure. One thing I haven't done in a while is the biceps where you hold your arms out like to the side and do the curl. So we might hit that. And again, I'm saying this to you guys on the drive. I might forget. I don't have any of this stuff written down. I just kind of just go with the flow and just try to be out the way and see where people are at and then be the other way. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is just the car drive. I don't know. This is what I'm thinking right now. And then so we got legs in there. that'll pretty much cover it. Oh, we might throw some abs in there too. We can throw some abs in there. But yeah, I think that'll cover it. I think we'll be straight. You know, I don't anticipate this lift being longer than an hour. I'm in there for longer than an hour because I'm doing cardio, taking pictures, making content, you know. But the lift itself, that lift, I feel like we could have done in 45 minutes. If I, you know, don't be on no BS. I feel like we could do it. I think we could get it done in 45 minutes. For sure. Oh, we need a back. I feel like I'm missing something. We do need a back. We need a back exercise. We might hit T-bar. I haven't done T-bar row in a while, so we might go to the T-bar row and see what's up over there. Now, I don't know if we're going to do the chest supported one or the one where you're kind of like standing. That I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll hit T-bar. And then that'll be it. Either way, with all that stuff, I definitely think we could knock that out in 45 minutes. I'll superset stuff just to speed it up, you know. Because, I mean, I love the gym and all, don't get me wrong, but I don't really like to drag out workouts anymore. I like to just get in, do what I showed up for, and be out, you know. I'm not trying to be in there all goddamn day. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know. Is it just me? Do you try to be in and out? That's why I love supersets, because one, you know, you're keeping your heart rate up for sure, but two, it just makes it quicker. I can get all that stuff. That's why I love supersets, because it's like we could superset the legs with the back. Well, maybe not because of where the stuff is, but we could superset the legs and the triceps. You know, it could definitely be done. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe we won't superset the legs. The legs might not be supersetted, because that shit is crazy. When y'all see it, it look easy. It looks easy, but it ain't easy. We might not do a superset with that, but everything else we could definitely throw in a superset, just to speed the process up, get in and get out, you know. But all right, I'm going to finish the drive. I am going to get on the elliptical, do 20 minutes on there, and do my mobility stuff, and I'll see you at the first lift. All right, you guys, so I'm going to show you a quad exercise that was just introduced to me by my trainer last week. It was a crazy ass burn, so I want to share it with you guys. All right, so there's moderations to this, and I'll give you guys all the different moderations for those of y'all who don't have the ability to do it like this yet. It's coming. So what I have is a 35-pound plate. We're going to be doing a reverse lunge. However, when we lunge, we're going to keep our back leg back the whole time, so we're not going to alternate like this. We're going to do one leg at a time for the whole 60 seconds, and then we'll switch. So I'm going to be standing on a plate to get a deficit in that lunge. All right. Now we're really trying to hit the quads here. So when you lunge, you really want to try to keep yourself upright. If you were trying to hit more of your glutes, you would lean forward a little bit, but we're hitting quads today. So let me show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to do a lunge like this. Try to get your back knee as close to the ground as you possibly can, and then come up, and then you're just going to immediately go right back down. It's nice and slow, smooth and controlled, like this. All right. And then once you finish the allotted amount of time on one leg, then we'll switch legs. Same thing. Keep yourself as upright as possible. Nice and slow on the way down, and then come back up like this. All right, so we're going for 60 seconds on each leg. If you cannot do a reverse lunge on a plate, that's totally fine. You'll get there. Instead, what you'll do is you'll just do it on the floor. All right, so I'll just back away from the plate so you guys can see what that looks like. Same thing. All right, so like this. Again, trying to get that knee as close to the floor as possible. All right, and then switch. All right. Now, if you can't do that yet, that is totally fine. What you'll do is you'll just find something to kind of hold on to on the side to keep your balance. So let me show you what that looks like.
So I'll just use this as a way to keep my balance, but the movement will still be the same. So you'll just hold on to something sturdy and you'll do the same thing like that. Okay? This will just help keep your balance until you're able to do a reverse lunge without needing assistance. All right, so I'm gonna be using some weights. That'll make it more challenging. I'll be doing two 20-pound dumbbells, or a 20-pound dumbbell, on each side of myself, and I'll go for 60 seconds. Now, the goal is to try to keep moving. So if you get halfway through or 15 seconds in and you have to drop the weight, that's fine, but just try to keep moving. Don't fail on it. So midway through the set, you guys may see me drop the weight. That's because it got heavy, but I'm still gonna keep going. You feel me? Got a few more seconds. Woo. Do some flat bench dumbbell press. Did a set with 35 that felt fine. No shoulder discomfort or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do this go around, I have two 50s. I'm gonna go slow on the decline, do like a little pause and then explode up. So doing it like this, I don't know how many I'll get. Obviously I wanna try to get between 8 to 10 reps, but we'll see how it goes. If that's too heavy, then I'll drop down to 45. So yeah. All right, let's try it and see. 1, 2, and 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. Pause. Yeah. I forgot to pause there. Pause. Okay. Get one more. Okay. I lost count there. I don't know how many that was. Whew. All right, so at the T-bar row, I'm gonna do the standing T-bar. This is a standing one. They have a chest supported one right here. But I don't know, I feel like I get a better, I don't know. I like the standing one better. So I have a 45-pound plate here. What I'm really gonna try to do with these sets is give it a good squeeze on the way up. So kind of like hold it for 1 or 2 seconds before I bring the weight back down. And of course, between 8 to 10 reps. And because I'm doing that squeeze, that's why I'm keeping it pretty light. So, yeah. Let's knock this out. All right. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do some single arm underhand tricep pull downs. The biggest thing here is when I pull down, I wanna get a good squeeze before I release. And let's just go to failure. I like failure on biceps and triceps, so let's do that.
All right, you guys, great lift. You guys, the gym was freaking crowded. Let me just say that. First and foremost, I wasn't ready for all them goddamn people. Like, hey, day, it died down. Is that my brakes? Oh, okay. I thought I heard some squeaking. I said, oh no. It did die down towards the end of the lift. Sorry, after I got off of the cardio machine. But y'all, it was like a club in there. I was like, yo, what the fuck? All this on a goddamn Monday afternoon? Y'all see this on Tuesday, but still, like, I was not ready for all those people. But I had a great lift. The quad exercise that I showed y'all, the first thing, that shit took everything out of me. Sorry, I don't normally talk and drive, so this is something to get used to. Just trying not to get hit. Let me get over. People always act like they can't let you over, like they in such a hurry. All right, yeah, the quad, the first exercise we did, that is killer. That's why I always do the most intense thing first, because if I save it towards the end of the workout, 9 times out of 10, it's probably not even gonna get done. I'm just keeping it 100. I like to do the hardest thing first, so whether it's Bulgarian split squats or any type of squat, for me, legs just take a lot out of me. Back does too, but leg really does. So I always like to start with legs. But anyways, yeah, y'all, so what else? What What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Christmas is coming, right? Being around family. Maybe you guys are traveling. One of the biggest things, so I don't know if I told y'all this, or if you remember if I told y'all this, I don't really like Christmas. I don't really like Christmas. I don't like what Christmas stands for, because I think a lot of times we forget what it should stand for versus what it really stands for. It's like, I hate the fact that some people, and I won't say all, but I feel like a lot of people get stressed around this time of the year because they feel obligated to spend all this money that they don't have just to prove to someone that they love them and that they care about them. And it sucks because I don't think the price of someone's gift should determine how much you care about them. I don't think it should be standard to give someone a gift to prove that you care for them. And I hate how these stores, airlines, hotels, jack up prices because it's the holiday. Now I understand it's supply and demand, like more people are traveling, so you know, but still it's just I just don't like that for people. Like, I just think Christmas and Thanksgiving or any holiday, first of all, it shouldn't just be on those days where you spend time with people that you care about. I feel like we should try to do that as often as we can. Now, sometimes, you know, you may not live in the area where your family is, and maybe you only get a certain amount of time off from work. So then, okay, that makes sense. Like, I feel you on that. If that's the only time you have off, then it just is what it is, right? But for those of you guys who maybe you do live near or close to your family, for me, I live right down the street. And again, I have to work on this too. But I'm just saying, like, I just don't think Christmas should be the day where that's where it counts. I feel like it should be throughout the year. You know what I mean? And the biggest thing I can say is just don't feel like you're a bad person if you can't afford to give somebody whatever gift they're requesting. And then sometimes I think people forget, like, not everybody makes a lot of money an hour. Like, most people, would you say most people are salaried or hourly? I was always hourly. I was never salaried. But you gotta remember, if someone's only making, I don't use the word only, but seriously, with the price of this, everything, food, gas, rent, like, it's expensive to be alive. Like, it's really expensive to be alive. So if someone's making $15 an hour, $10 an hour, and they bought you a $50 gift, just remember, if they make $10 an hour, they had to be at work for 5 hours to buy you that gift. That's a lot of time. That's damn near a whole shift, because a shift is like 8 hours. So they had to work more than half of a shift just to buy you a $50 gift. And with the way these prices are, I don't really know what you buying for $50, because you can't even fill up your damn refrigerator for $50 these days. So, you know, I just wish people would, you know, I mean, I'm cool. Like, I know what Christmas is for me, right? But I do hate how people be like, oh, what are you getting so and so for Christmas? What are you getting? Why do I have to get so and so anything for Christmas in order for so and so to know that I care about them? And honestly, like, really, like, for real, and it's, you know, I've been on this mindset for the past few years. Any extra money that I have outside of, like, bills, I'm so focused on just putting it back into my business. Like, you know, whether that's buying new equipment, you know, paying for personal training, living better than I used to. And, you know, I thank God for that. But, you know, it's just got to a point, and I feel the same way with other people. Like, if someone was to give me a gift, honestly, for real, I'd rather, if you was my friend, let's say you bought me something for $50, I'm literally at the point in my life where I'm like, girl, honestly, I would rather you just fill up your gas tank with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, or, I don't know, like, I just look at things differently now. And yes, there's nothing wrong with doing something for somebody, you know. There's nothing wrong with gift giving. I'm just particularly talking about Christmas and how people be so stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally just talking about Christmas. I'm not sitting here saying that you should never buy someone a gift. No. If you have extra money, do it. Like, when I have a little extra money, I'll do it. But what I'm saying is, like, when it comes to, like, strictly Christmas, I just hate how people feel obligated to have to spend money that they don't have, or that should be going towards something in their household. You know what I'm saying? I saw something that said car loans are at an all-time high. I mean, car repossessions are at an all-time high. So that's what I'm saying. Like, get you straight first. And if you have, you know, a little extra money, then buy someone a gift. But if you don't feel bad about it. And I feel like if people are making you feel bad because you can't afford to buy them this, or this is just not the year for you, you probably don't even need to be buying them a gift in the first place. That's just so entitled for all adults. Now, kids, that's different. Because kids, I feel like young kids, they don't understand all that. All they know is, you know, they don't want to go to school without having something new. So that I get. But, like, as far as adults are concerned, especially if you had to spend money to travel, like, if you don't live in the area with your family, you had to spend money on hotel, you had to spend money on the airplane, you had to spend money to eat because you're not even at home, so now you're probably going out to eat. That shit costs money, you know. You had to drive, all the gas that it took. I don't know. I'm not a ball humbug. I like the holidays. I just don't like what it stands for, or what people make it stand for. How about that? Just don't feel bad. Don't stress about it. Don't lose no sleep over it. Seriously, don't lose no sleep over it. You're not a bad person. But you just gotta take care of you. That's the thing. I think I'm just at a point in my life where I'm gonna make sure I'm good before I spend some money. You know what I'm saying? And again, because I am trying to grow my business and push out more content, push out better content, become the greater version of myself, the extra money that I do have after all my bills are paid, after I eat, I be putting that right back into my business. I really do. So, you know, to each his own. Just don't stress about it. Don't stress about it. And if you can, still try to exercise. Still try, you know, go on a walk or something. Hit the gym. Still try to eat right. Do what you can, you know. And just keep focusing on you. But alright, that's all I really have. That's all I got. Leave a comment, let me know what you guys think about the car chats, the driving car chats. Should I keep it going or not? And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.